OSP.
And we are back, yo. This is, believe it or not, folks, this is episode 5.
5.
And there's literally 1 month of the semester left, all right?
Thank God.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But I'm here today, family. We are here. Hello. She's back, finally, after what feels like a 3-month hiatus.
Sorry, I had the show.
I was like, but I'm glad, my co-host is back. She's happy. We're happy. But, let's cut to the chase. We have a special guest today. Our 5th guest of the first ever Student Ran podcast season.
Oh, my God. Student ran.
That means there's nobody around except for us. All right?
Let's go.
So go ahead, young lady. Introduce us. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit.
Okay. My name is Imani Betha. I am currently a senior, majoring in psychology with a minor in women and gender studies. And I love the energy. Like, y'all bring the energy. Y'all bring the heat. I love it. I feel great.
Thank you.
That's
what we do.
When you come here, it's just not to talk.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to just be yourself. Let it flow, but we want you to come to a nice space,
Of course.
Because I know we all got stuff going on, in school, outside of school. So this is the time, this session with us is like, just be free. Spread the wings.
Of course.
Just vibing. We're vibing.
It's a straight vibe. I feel it. It's a straight vibe. I feel it. I like it.
Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure we try to speak about our topic a little bit today. It's like holding control.
Yeah.
Not holding, giving it up.
Giving it up.
Yeah.
Don't let the people control you. But before we get there, because folks, that's the meat and the potatoes. That's just a snippet. You know what I'm saying? So before we get there, before we get to the very good stuff, we're going to just start with the good stuff. So just besides the whole thing that you study, tell us a little more about yourself. Like, do you participate in campus activities?
Okay. So since I've been here, I've done a lot. I've been a peer mentor. I've been a mentor for high school students. I also ran an organization called RBO Movement. I was the vice president, me and my best friend, which is a women empowerment group that empower women without bashing men. So we did like dance classes, like some podcasts, webinars. We just did everything that the students would ask for, and we didn't go by school rules, so we didn't want to be a part of the school. So we just wanted to branch out for different schools, which we did. We went to Kane. A lot of the time we was at Rider University. We just like to reach out to others. And also I am the secretary of BSU, Black Student Union. We just became a club not too long ago, so we official now. So
Love it. Love to see it.
And that's crazy. I like that energy because we had Mr. Dickens on the show. And he's in the BSU too. So I definitely like, the movement that you guys are creating. And just know that they don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? We know the name. You hear it in the name. Yeah. But it doesn't, you could be anybody. You can link with them, talk to them. They're here to help you, and they're here for, better empowerment.
It's about family at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, students, we got to hold each other up. Because if we ain't got each other, we ain't got nobody. So
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. That's a good statement, because that statement definitely is really relevant. I feel like a lot of students on the campus, they feel alone, and I feel like that's the whole point of these organizations, the whole point of these clubs, it's to get your mind off of all this schoolwork that we have going on and, to connect with the peers, because college is definitely not just about obtaining education, but definitely, broadening your network, connecting with others, that's on the same type of time that you're on.
Of course. I totally agree, especially being a mentor for high school students. This not regular times anymore. It's not 2016 anymore. It's not 2015. Like, it's actually hard. Like, you have to sit down and talk to these students, especially the high school students. A lot of them don't have guidance. They have social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard out here. It's just like a dog-eat-dog world. It's like, oh, they got this, but you don't know that person struggling how they got it.
Yeah.
So you gotta ask questions. You gotta let them know it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to be yourself. Everybody's seeking to be somebody else, and it's just like it's just downhill from there. But as long as like you give them the support, like I don't care who you are, you need support, because if you don't have that, you're gonna dig yourself into a dark tunnel.
No, literally, and it's so sad. There's so many kids, because like I used to be one of them. minimum. My freshman year, I used to just be by myself all the time until I got into the musical theater program. I then joined a fraternity. I met a lot of people. SGA has been like our kind of left hand throughout all our events. And it's so cool to meet people, meet different people. Like, I've met so many psychology majors, and I freaking love you guys. You guys are like the best. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? They have
They're like awesome.
No, one thing I can say about the psychology major, because believe it or not, you're the third one we had on this show.
Yeah.
Hey, so represent.
You guys all fit this nice profile, I would say. You know, you guys have this calming nature, and you guys really always want to help. You know, I think that's what's the good part about. You know, no shade for the rest of the majors, because every other major is good too. You know what I'm saying? And we are willing to have whatever major you are. You can come and talk. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems that this season we've been attracting a lot of psychology majors, and you guys always have some great insight on the people and you know, on the human mind. So we hear that you're a senior.
Yes, I am.
So tell us about this beautiful journey you had here at NJCU.
Man, this journey was something else for me at NJCU. I ain't gonna lie, I've been here for a minute, but the only thing that I can say about that is resilience. Like, I never gave up. I might fail and stumble a couple times, but the biggest thing, I never gave up. I came in 2016, OSP program in the summer. That November, my mom had passed away, and I tell you, I wanted to give up so bad because I felt like I was alone. Like, even though I had my father there with me, my father was always work-oriented. So when it came to work, it was all about work. So when my mom passed away, I had to get it together. It was no more childish games. Like, the childish games ended at 15 because that's when my mother got sick. So I had to take care of her, make sure she was okay. Came to college, thought she was getting better. She wound up passing away. So that was, like, one of the biggest things. But one thing I say, like, I'm grateful for all the time is OSP. Because without them, I wouldn't have made it through. Like, I thought I didn't have the support, but every time I turned around, I always had OSP backing me, like pushing me, tutoring, having my counselor to talk to. Like, I never once felt alone. So then that's when I had to get a job, and it was a full-time job. I was working from 6 at night to 11 at night, but also having to drive back and forth, not getting to campus until like 12 in the morning. It was a lot for me. So it affected my schoolwork. And then one day I sat down, I said, I got to give up something. The money is nice, but I got to give up something. My degree is way more important than the money. Because, yeah, you could get a regular job, but right now, the economy, you need a degree. Like, you can't just go out there and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to move up. No, that piece of paper mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I had to figure it out. Like, okay, what am I choosing? Am I going to choose myself? I'm going to choose to keep working for somebody else, and it's not going to get me nowhere. So I disappointed my dad, but it was okay because I did something for myself, and I decided to continue to go to school. I stopped working for, 2-3 years. The pandemic hit, so everybody stopped working. Then started to get a little tough for me because I'm not as good as, like, to do online. It was difficult for me. I'm more so of a kinetic learner. I learn on hand. So being in the classroom, that was my specialty. I could understand anything. You write it down on the board. I see a PowerPoint. But to be separated from that, I struggled a little bit. It was hard. Like, nobody knew what was really going on. So it was just kind of like, all right, what is my next move? I can't give up. Like, this is a minor setback. Everybody going through it, so let me figure it out. Figured it out. I still pushed through. I did the online classes because everybody had to do it. I wasn't the only one, and that's something I had to keep telling myself throughout the days that was going through quarantine and everything. So I wound up getting another job. Wasn't supposed to, but I'm doing classes online, so I was like, why not? It could be easy. Wasn't easy at all. I got a job at Amazon. The work.
Mamma mia.
That took it.
Yo,
I had a feeling.
Nah, because that killed me. You
but
know,
catch this, right?
Everything was going well until
I got
Amazon and.
Nah, but catch this. It was Amazon, but it was a third party.
Okay.
So y'all not gonna believe when I say this. It was the most humble experience ever. I was a janitor. I wasn't even working as an Amazon employee. I was working as a third party. So I'm working from 7 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning to then get home just to go straight to class, get on Zoom, trying not to fall asleep, trying to finish homework. And I'm doing this every day. every day nonstop. Like, that is draining. When I tell you it's a different kind of, it's draining. I'm trying to sit on the porch and be on Zoom so I don't go to sleep. And it got overwhelming. So I had to make that decision again to let go. Like, and this is what I mean by, like, I had to give up control, because that's something that I couldn't control. And I know one thing that I could control is what I do with my life. So I said, you know what? Thank God I got the support that I have. I have my dad. My dad is my dad, but he's hard when it comes to work, but he knows how much school means to me now. So he was like, you know what? I'm going to support you. You don't want to work, you don't have to work. So I gave up work once again. I kept going, and now I'm back. I'm not working, but I'm back. And I know that I fought this hard, and I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm not going to let nothing stop me. And that goes for anybody. It don't matter what your circumstances look like, fight. And it's okay to ask questions and get support. Because if you don't, you're going to dig yourself into this tunnel. You're going to feel like you can't come out. When you can, you could come out on top. But you got to ask for help. You got to ask questions, because you got support you don't even know. So that's one thing I could always say.
Let me take it back a couple stories.
Yeah, because it definitely was like
it was a lot of emotion.
It was given a lot, but that's what we asked for. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, sis, and ask her. You know what you want to ask her. I got a couple questions myself.
First of all,
I heard a lot. I heard something. One part that really
took me out
was Amazon third party 7 to 7. 7 to 7 janitor. Then the porch on Zoom with the Zoom. Yo.
English? With the Zoom.
And not to mention, thank God, when I tell you, like, it's really about the grace of God. Because working that 7 to 7 shift, I was so tired.
Nah, I know that was just crazy.
Even to the point where I got into an accident. Like, I was that exhausted. Like, it's back to back. I don't drive no more. I got into another accident.
Yeah.
I still don't drive. Don't feel bad.
It's okay, because
Things happen, man.
I feel like you fought a lot of adversity to get to this senior status.
Sure did.
And I feel like that right there acts like a motivating factor for the listeners out there. You know what I'm saying? Because there is moments where the overachievers, underachievers, no matter whatever, they have that urge to give up. Even straight A students, literally, like, I'm so tired of being so perfect, that it's draining. Sometimes it just drains you for even whether you don't even at work, but you focus all your time on school, and then you don't really get the result that you were expecting. I feel like that acts like a discouraging factor, Yep. So let's go back to the Zoom.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that because I feel like a lot of people have had that same issue but haven't openly expressed it.
Yeah, let me just say one thing to you. I commend you.
I appreciate it.
I really do, because your mother passing, first of all, thank you for opening up. Like, I appreciate you, like, being open, like, being vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It was.
That's
and
rough.
It was rough.
I really do appreciate that you could set the example for others, because I've known a lot of my friends' moms and dads have passed throughout this time here, and they couldn't keep going.
It's that transition, man. When you lose a significant person in your life, it's hard. Like, I've lost a lot of people, but for me, I just have this feeling to keep going no matter what, and I don't let nothing stop me.
And then I'll say this: your mother's definitely proud.
She's with me every day. I feel her. Yeah. She with me. If anything, I'm just a mini version of my mama. Like,
I love that.
I'm a mini version of my mom. Like, that's what it is. And one thing you said the students that want to do everything perfect or want everything to be perfect. My grandmother tell me this all the time. Perfect don't exist. Only thing that's perfect is a puppet. Because you could get a puppet to do anything that you want to do. And if you feel like that's perfect, then that's what perfect look like. But with everything going around you and the circumstances, perfect don't exist. Perfect do not exist. That's not a thing. It's a fantasy. So perfect is what you want to call it. But, yeah.
That is true, though. Yeah. I feel like perfect, and the last time I had a guest up here, we talked about people wanting to be perfect on social media, just letting you see what they want you to see. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like that topic and this topic is obviously correlated.
No,
You know?
yeah. You want to know what's so funny? So I just did the show Pippin, and our message behind it, we kind of switched it up. We were like showing like how social media can give off the wrong impression of somebody,
of course.
and that literally the person who's posting only lets you see what they want to see.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And it's pretty much like at the end, our leading player says to one of the girls, "This is what she looks like without a filter. You want to be with somebody like this?" And it gave off the like impression like social media is nothing.
It's nothing.
The fakest thing that we all ever got. You know what I mean?
Social media is a utopia. It's what you want it to be.
I feel like, you know, because that word that you use today, control, you know, I feel like in the aspect, you know, to correlate it to a social media, is social media has a lot of control over the influence that it has on people.
Yes.
And it's sort of sad because, you know, maybe like 10 years ago, there was never any of that. So you were forced to socialize like in person, you know, sit down next to people, just start random conversations. Now I feel like social media has put people on platforms that they don't really deserve to be on. They're regular people.
That's true.
But to the naked eye, you think this person is like the prettiest female or the most handsome guy that you ever seen in your whole life. But when you actually meet them, you're like, wow.
They're full of
Their personality
insecurities.
sucks.
It does.
Like,
And their insecurities sit on the forefront. Like,
Talk about it.
when you meet a person that you think is so perfect and like, oh my gosh, they got this, they got that, they got design. No, because they still got the same insecurities that you do. And it's a little bit worse because they have to portray something that they're not. They have to, oh, I'm flaunting this, I got this. But they're not happy. Like, I'd rather be dressed regular, have my regular group of friends, than to have to be somebody I'm not 24/7. You'll never be satisfied. It's never a satisfying thing. You could be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. But she don't think that about herself. She need confirmation. And a lot of these things, like on social media, the likes, the hearts, all of that, that's literally just confirmation for their ego. That's the only thing it is.
really all it is.
That's all it is.
And I think people take those shares, those likes, those hearts. I remember one day I was walking down the hallway here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I got 300 likes on a picture, bro. Just like, if that is your biggest achievement to date, like the 300 likes that you really felt like makes you a better person, then you can have that, you know, because I'd rather have 2 likes and still be a real one.
That's what they feed off of.
They feed that, you know, and I feel like that has that control. So leading into that, talk to us about control. Like, what is your definition of control, actually? Because I feel like everybody has their own predetermined, you know, this is a word that's sort of funky in the English language. Because control can mean a lot. You know, this could mean physically, emotionally, you know, psychologically controlling. You know, there's a lot of things that go into that. So just talk to us and the crowd about your interpretation of control. You know, how has it affected you? How has it affected the people around you?
Okay, so like I said, control to me is something like the word perfect. Sometimes you just gotta give it up. Like, you're not gonna be able to control everything because you're trying to put every piece, like, oh, this has to go here and my life gonna go right. But you gotta remember, stuff happens. You can't control that. One thing I tell myself every day is if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. And that's what I mean, like, by giving up the control. You could change your attitude. You don't like something, all right, change your attitude. Look at it from a different perspective. Because when you look at it from a different perspective, you'll be like, it ain't that bad. It's like, oh, okay, well, I can handle this. And a lot of times people think with their emotions and try to control everything with their emotions. They just moving like 300 miles per minute. And it's like, slow down. Everything going to be okay. But if you can't give up control and you want to do this and do that, life going to be a rude awakening for you. Because once you, like, college, this the pillow. After graduation, we out there for real. It's no more cushion. It's no more, well, you know, I'm going to run to mommy and daddy, or I'm gonna just go into the building and the library and I'm hot. It's no more of that. You have to face reality, which means you have to face yourself. You have to face other people, and you just face in the real world. And if you don't like something, what you gonna tell that person? I don't like you. They're gonna, I don't care. So change your attitude about it. How can you approach this person in a different way? How can you approach a situation in a different way? Not, oh, how can I control this? Because every time you think you're going to control something, life going to be like, gotcha. You can't do that. Got him. Can't snatch you. You can't do that. Like, I'm telling you, it's stuff that you cannot control. And I had to learn that at a young age. Like, you can't control everything. The only thing that you can control is your reactions to certain things. Like, that's what it is.
I feel like that's the realest statement I've heard in a while. Controlling, your reaction to things. Because I feel like, since we're talking about it, I feel like last week I had a moment like that. Where I felt like I let others' perceptions, of me and my team's group project really question my leadership, But my team was happy with what we did.
And that's all that matters.
And I felt like, in a way, I got discouraged that my peers didn't have that same enthusiasm about my group project like me and my group did, Initially going into the pitch, I feel like we was really excited, team morale was high. And then after we got, the constructive criticism back, I felt like me and my teammate was just we were just down, We felt like, damn. And we let the crowd take that control away from us. Because we were controlling the situation. It was a pitch. We went up there, we talked about it, and I felt like after that, the reaction that we got, I feel like for all the work that we put in, maybe it just wasn't what we were looking for. And that sort of stumbled us. But I feel like after we had a nice group meeting and we talked about it, I said something about control, but I never really had a deep convo about it like I did today. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now, knowing this information, I can go back to them and reflect and say, hey, that day, this is what happened to us. We let them deflate us when we were never really deflated.
Y'all never was deflated. Y'all put in the time, the effort, and it takes a lot of strength to go up and pitch an idea in front of anybody. I don't care if it's a teddy bear. It is hard to stand in front of people, talk, pitch an idea, because this is that's your baby that's in your hand. You work so hard. You know how much it means to you.
Exactly.
And then others might not know it. It's just, they put something together. They're going to present it. No, that's your pride and joy. You got to treat it like that.
Yeah.
And when you walk up there, you pitching your idea, even if you stumble across the world, you stand there, you stand up, head up, chest out. That is who you are. That's you taking control. Whether they like it or not, that's all you. Yeah. If they be like, well, the pitch was okay, you still did amazing, regardless of the fact. And you can't let nobody take that from you.
I feel like that's information that's not only, for me, but does that help you as well? Have you ever let somebody take the control away from you?
No. Hey, okay. No, but I feel like what I got out of this was control is good, but too much is self-sabotage.
Nah, it is though.
Yeah.
It is. There's always limits to everything. So how do you deal with that now though? I feel like you got a good grasp on it, but when's the last time that you felt like the control was taken? I
feel like the control was taken from me when I have a lot of instances. I'm not perfect.
Get a recent one, something that is fresh.
All right, so we talk about graduation. I feel like control was taken from me with graduation because of all the obstacles that I faced since I've been here, and having to know that you don't have control over something, but having the skills to communicate with others is kind of a shaky situation, because you communicating, but you can't control that situation.
Exactly.
So I had to reach out to a couple of people, because I'm trying to figure out all right, I have to apply for late clearance instead of regular early clearance because of my circumstances. So I'm okay, if it's not one thing, it's another. So because I still had to wait a little bit longer, now I'm in the process of now I have to reach out to different departments. Like, where do I go? What do I do? Like, who can I email? Are they here in person? Because I like to talk to people in person. I can't stand emails, but that's the important part. Like, you have to email in order to keep in contact with a person. I could talk to you right now and I could leave and somebody be like, oh, did this person talk to you? No. That's all it takes. So paper trail is very important, and that's what I've learned. But when you just gotta, oh, I gotta go here, talk to this person, I gotta go to this department and talk to this person, but I can't force that person to do this, so now they gotta control that situation. It's a lot, and I just wanna graduate. I just wanna graduate.
So did you figure that situation out, or is that in the works, or when are you leaving us?
Oh no, I'm leaving June 2nd. Best believe that I'm leaving June 2nd.
Nice. No,
I'm leaving June 2nd. I tell myself this every day. I'm leaving June 2nd. I do have to come back summer 2 and take one class,
but it's okay.
But that's okay because I'm in the process. That's one thing about me. I'm going to walk across that stage, okay? Y'all gonna see me walk across that stage because I'm not giving up.
Nah, and you know what? You deserve to walk across that stage for all this this resilience that you battle. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all deserve it, but there you have a special place in my heart that says you deserve it. Maybe more than the average person. So just to wrap up this conversation before we move on to the fun.
Man, fun. Also, I'll be singing at your commencement. So
yeah. So look out for those. Look out for those pipes. It's definitely in there. Definitely can hear. Definitely got the vocal cords. No, for real. It's gonna ring around the whole gym, man. Where it's gonna ring around the arena.
Yeah.
So make sure you shut her out. You know what I'm saying?
But for sure.
Just for that, just to end it. What's the plan for after graduation? Because June 2nd is literally what 6 weeks away. 6 weeks away. Yeah.
The plan is to take the civil service test, become an officer. I love psychology, but
you're giving Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
You're giving like this serial killer.
I could do it.
Like you giving that.
I plan on taking the civil service test, becoming an officer and working my way up from there, because I do love helping people, but I feel like when I become an officer, I can help people on all different angles, like whether they put me at a school, whether they put me on patrol and I'm just talking to a person. Like you never know how you could like change people's lives.
But your potential ceiling, though, in that in that sector, where are we going with an FBI agent, detective, lead detective? You want to be a judge? I don't
want to be no judge. I don't want to be no judge. I'm looking at detective.
Yeah, you want to be on the ground. You want to be in the field on the ground.
I want to touch down, be in the field on the grounds. But I have a few business plans of my own that I'm trying to start. I'm trying to start my mom foundation. I'm trying to start this clothing line. I have a lot up my sleeve that I'm trying to start. So I got a lot in the works.
So listen, just share your social media, say where we could contact you, so maybe people that heard this can hit you up, maybe they have the same ambitions as you, maybe you found the angel investor somewhere out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So take some time, say where we can find you on social media, how we contact you, kid.
Okay, so my name on Instagram, I only have Instagram. Okay. I don't do Twitter, I don't do Facebook. Instagram is on, I got TikTok too, if you want to reach me on TikTok. My name on Instagram is it's only _ so it's ITSONLY and then _ MA with 3 I's. Well, MAN with 3 I's. Okay. So that's how you could find me. Or you could just search me up in OSP because I follow OSP.
Okay. Just go to.
Y'all all should be following OSP. Yeah.
Yeah, now matter of fact, follow the OSP page, man. We getting all these views and stuff, but it's from random. It's not even followers. Follow the page. You know what I'm saying? Show the love, man. They got some interesting content. They keep you up to date on everything that's going with the OSP, especially the podcast. That's where you find us. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to subscribe. Also, follow her.
If you don't follow OSP, you can't follow me.
Exactly.
That's my family. That's my family. You gotta follow OSP. And then on TikTok, it's King3_Imani with 3 eyes. So
Okay.
That's cute.
Okay.
That's giving.
No, it's. It was giving.
Not giving.
No, it was
Giving,
No, it's giving. With a lot of G's after that. Like,
Giving.
it was the name for me. No, it was the name for me. So let's continue to the, it's trivia time.
All right. You already know when I'm here. It's trivia.
It's trivia time, Miss Monty.
right.
So,
It's Yatu. Go. I don't have anything to eat. I don't have none of that. Pretty much whoever has the most points.
we're going to keep a tally.
We'll
You know
keep a
why? Because I'm going to
tally.
let you know this. I'm 1-0. Period.
1-0?
I'm 1-0. Period. Yo, 1-0. Look.
Still might be 1-0. I can't even guarantee.
Listen, I'm 1-0. So,
Right.
Go ahead. We just do a general,
It's
this
general
is,
trivia.
it's nothing about, this might be on movies, on music, on sports, on whatever.
Yeah. So literally, if you
This
see me
person got me.
scrolling, it's because I have a bunch of questions. I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Let's make sure you're not cheating.
I'm not.
That's your partner. He said he want to know. That's your
Oh
partner.
no, I'm against someone in
she's-
trivia.
No, against trivia for some reason, we get along, but for the trivia, it's like she goes for the visitor, and I don't understand. I feel like I'm supposed to be the one that's supported by my colleague here.
no, she's doing the right thing. Like Spike Lee, do the right thing.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, how do you want to do this? It's whoever I see raises their hand.
No, the
first,
visitor
or...
goes. The visitor goes first.
All right.
We're gonna do 5 questions.
Just remember, even if I don't win, I'm still a winner. Resilient.
No.
Aw.
Listen. Even if you leave out of here today 0-1
Okay.
against me in the trivia challenge,
All right.
you know what? You still graduating on June 2nd, so that should ease the pain a little bit.
You got jokes. I like you. You got jokes. All right.
Alrighty. So the first question, Imani, this is for you. Okay.
Okay.
What was the first soft drink in space?
The first soft drink is
Okay, there's no way. I don't even have no idea. We're like this.
Coca-Cola. I don't know Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Oh, what else we did?
One of them-
Oh my god.
It's the only one I get right, but it's okay.
That was a good one because I had no idea on that one. Like that was, I know that's trivia,
Yeah, it's trivia.
but it's
I know that's trivia.
no, but it's that common knowledge.
All right. Ready?
Go ahead.
I'm screaming. I ain't doing this with y'all.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is the rarest M&M color?
You know what? Brown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
oh, damn! Hey, yo, do you see why I want to know? Do you see why I want to know? So I really pulled that one out of nowhere. You know why? Because I just had some. I literally ate some M&Ms like 30 minutes ago. The peanut ones, and it was only like one brown one in there. So I thought about it like, you know what?
Okay, back to mine. So we're 1-1 right now.
1-1.
1-1.
Best of 5.
Best. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
Was it a toy car?
No, it was Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story.
Okay. Mr. Potato Head.
Hey,
Okay.
Mr. Potato Head. I ain't mad at him. Toy Story. Okay.
All right.
All right, Charles, back to you,
Okay.
babe.
Give him the hardest one.
Nah, I feel like some of this. I'm gonna get one wrong. Maybe possibly this one.
Alrighty. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Hint: it was a Disney movie.
Can you repeat the question? Nah, because I'm saying. Nah, can you repeat
He
the
wanted
question?
to think when he was like,
Nah, yeah, nah, yeah.
We about to replace Family Feud. Steve about to win, Uncle Steve. Sheesh.
what
Yeah.
was the first featured-length animated movie ever released? It was a Disney movie.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, damn. Okay. I was along the lines though, but you know
were-
what?
it was one of the
Yeah, it was
princesses.
one of the
princesses.
princesses.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
figured
say.
that's Princess Jasmine. Is that Jasmine? Nah, that's Aladdin, right?
I said Snow White.
Oh,
Where'd she get Jasmine?
I don't know about Disney like that. You know what I'm
That
saying?
Snow White is the one with the seven dwarfs.
Yeah, I know that. And then she's sleeping, and they come back from work, and they're like, oh hey, da, da, da. Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, but what's her name?
Snow White.
No, I was trying to ask him because he said Jasmine.
Snow White. Her name is Snow White.
Next. All right. Oh, freak. I lost it. Hold on. Okay, Imani.
Okay.
What does www stand for in a website browser?
I know that one for sure. You should have. You don't know for sure, for real. This is off the record, but I think it stands for World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't.
I don't get the point though. Yeah, I don't
All right, you learned something new every day. I like
but it
that.
stands for World Wide Web.
That's dope. I never noticed.
I never put www.
It's crazy how
I just put
it's
Facebook.
crazy how like the one that I did know.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're still 1-1. Nothing changed.
It's
right.
my turn for a question now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What were the main 4 characters' names in the TV series Golden Girls?
Oh, come on.
Who's the next one?
Dorothy is one of them.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yep.
Dorothy Rose. Barbara.
Nope.
Damn. I don't know after Dorothy and Rose. I'm gonna be real, but I know Dorothy Rose.
Sophia and
Blanche.
Blanche.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's common knowledge, but
It is? Cause I ain't know that myself.
R.I.P.
Not TV Land.
Yeah. It comes on TV Land.
Okay, so we're still 1-1.
Yeah, we're still in 1-1. This is a close one.
All right. Imani, what are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
I know one of them used to make her mop a floor, right?
What? I just know one had red hair and one had black hair. I didn't like them, so I didn't care to know their names.
No way.
I don't think I have no idea.
I have no idea. I didn't even know they had names. I'm not gonna
They
lie.
got names, and one of them definitely got the red hair, but I don't know the name.
You get
One word
Anastasia and Gisela.
Where you getting these questions from?
Google.
What?
Okay, we're gonna move into like food. Okay.
Oh, you got me. That's what.
All right,
ready?
that sounds better because this Disney
This Disney.
and this Golden Girls thing was it threw me off, but I'm still on the quest for the 2-0.
All right. What country invented ice cream?
What country invented ice cream?
Hey, I think I know this one.
Damn, I don't know. I don't know. Italy.
China.
China? I never knew. I never.
I'm not gonna lie, I knew that one because I'm a Food Network fanatic. Like,
Okay, all right.
Okay. Next one. What is the common name for dried plums?
you said a common name for dried plums? Prunes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Damn, she's up 2-1. I'm upset now.
Okay. Okay, ready? What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world?
Like in reference to what? Like,
Drinks.
is it soda?
Tea.
Tea? All right.
That's kind of hard. 'Cause
That
I don't
is.
think soda.
I
too.
would have thought soda, but it's cool. Go ahead. I'm getting all these types of like, who wants to be a millionaire style questions. Like,
What is... Okay.
Okay.
Ready, babes?
Yeah.
What is the only edible food that never goes bad?
That never goes bad. That never goes bad?
Mm-hmm.
Is it rice?
That's a good answer, but no. It's honey.
honey.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Winnie the Pooh.
No way. Okay.
All right,
that's
so
it.
listen, it's 2-1.
2-1. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah,
here.
if I don't tie and she gets the next one, then I unfortunately pick up my first loss and
You'll be 1-1.
1-1, which don't have such a beautiful ring like 1-0.
But you're still a winner. Remember
I'm
that.
still the winner. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But am I the one?
Yeah, because you still got one.
Okay.
Okay.
But
so,
then you'll have one
okay,
as
so
well.
this is
All right.
so this is what we'll do, all right? I'm gonna give you a chance to get even.
Yeah.
And then the next question, whoever gets it right the first time, just blurt it out, and then that will determine the winner.
All right.
All right?
You know, yeah. Let's go into sudden death. Let's start you. Yeah. This
Ready?
is, yeah.
Survival mode.
Survival mode.
Okay. What animal can be seen on a Porsche logo? Porsche.
Porsche.
Oh.
Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
Sudden death.
No,
yeah.
because this is really. Because the answer is not it's a horse, son. It's
Yeah,
really a
that's
horse.
it. It's
a
a
horse. Oh, I say no more. It's a horse.
Can I say it?
Not
Like,
because
I know,
it's
can I
different
say
types
it?
of levels to horses. You know, it's a stallion.
That's exactly what I was
Nah,
saying.
yeah, for real. It's a horse up there, so it's tied 2-2.
Okay, all right.
Let's go on to sudden death right now.
Oh,
this
he kicked out.
this the winner.
Alright.
We need a buzzer or something, because how are we supposed to know?
All right, so my producers are going to help me out. You guys have to see whoever says it first.
Nah,
Okay,
straight
or
up.
Whoever raises their hand first.
Yeah,
I think that's
'cause-
fair, right?
Look, man, you from Irvington, from Newark. Let's get it. Okay, let's get it.
Ready? So remember, don't blurt it out. Put that hand as
Oh, so
high.
we're taking it back to
taking-
kindergarten.
Yeah, nah, like
We don't got. I'll bring the buzzer next time.
nah.
I'm
We're gonna need some sort of.
Okay.
We turning this to family, Feud 2.0. So we're gonna need some sort of buzzer or some sort
I
of.
got
Telling you, Uncle Steve about the way we hit.
Okay, ready? I swear, if none of them get this, I'm gonna freaking flip. What geometric shape is generally used for stop signs?
What?
Octagon. I said
Okay,
it. My hands up.
okay.
Octagon.
I said it
Octagon.
first.
Give me that.
I said
Give
it
me
first.
that.
I said
Octagon.
octagon
Let's
first.
go.
I said
Hey,
octagon. I said it first.
come play some trivia. Hey yo, come play some trivia. 2-0.
I said it first.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It wasn't who.
No, I said it first.
It was raise your hand. It was raise your
It
hand.
was raise your hand
Thank you.
first.
Thank you. Hold on.
I still said it
Hold on.
first.
Mama. Thank you. Hey yo. Woo.
No way.
Hey listen. Hey y'all. The title is still intact. All right. Whoever
got
want to
lucky.
come up here.
He got lucky.
Whoever want to come up here.
Nah,
Yo.
not at all.
Whoever want to come up here and challenge me
'Cause at first-
for the trivia championship.
Nah.
Let's
I'm
get
the host,
it.
I don't do this.
Let's
Like
get
I
it.
said, I'm still a winner.
Now, you know what?
You are.
It said,
You
he
are.
just blurt it out.
At first you did say bird out, then
At
she
first
switched
I
it
had to blurt it
to
out,
raise
and
the
then it was
hand.
to raise the hand. I
You know
still
what?
won though.
All right,
I
you know
still
what?
won. I'm the one that
We'll still
won.
give you.
Oh my god.
We'll give you half credit.
Half credit?
Yeah, half credit.
What is
You know,
this?
you did the assignment,
What is this?
but it just didn't fit the rubric.
You really
You
sound
know?
like
Alright.
you
Yeah, you did the
With
assignment.
it.
You did the assignment. You did the assignment, but you ain't followed the rubric.
All right, so then you just 2.5. I'm still a winner.
All right, nah, you did good today though. And you know what? I was actually getting nervous because I was like, damn, like maybe I might not be 1-0 no more. But like I said, y'all, listen,
You ain't got
come
the full
challenge,
one, though.
come challenge for the trivia
You ain't got a
championship.
full one. I was giving you a run for your money there.
Nah, you did good though. You did good though. But
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
With that being said, this was a fun, cool episode. We got deep, we got light, we got funny, we got dumb.
all types of stuff.
Yes.
All types of stuff.
It was a pretty good episode. Episode 5. You got it, Imani.
Now you got
that.
that one.
So
You got
far.
that one. So listen, when you graduate, don't forget about OSP. Come back,
Love
visit the
family.
show, and just to finish it off, give us some advice. Give the crowd some advice.
Shout out whoever you want.
Yeah, shout out. You
Again,
know,
you already
you already
know.
said the gram, you already said the TikTok, so go ahead, do you.
I'm gonna shout out Matt. I'm gonna also shout out Miss Graham, John Smith, Miss Police OSP family in general. Without y'all.
Hold on, you forgot to Mr. Rose. That's my counselor. You can't just leave him out.
No, Ryan. I was here when Ryan was a
oh,
tutor.
oh,
Ryan, that's my guy.
Oh, wow.
like,
I said, I'm about to say, that's my guy. You know, that's my
Nah,
counselor. You
Ryan,
can't leave him out.
Ryan, my guy. Like, that's how. Hey, I'll never forget
That's how
Ryan.
he said it. That got me.
Word.
You got Mr. Rose.
wait, not the air, Mr. Roach.
That's my counselor, yo. Like,
Nah,
can't leave
Mr.
him out.
Roach, right, I was here when he was a tutor. Like, he pushed me. When I
Yeah.
tell you, he was the only one who sat down. When I tell you my notebooks and notes was crazy,
Yeah.
he was the only one to understand it. So he pushed me.
Yeah, that's good,
So,
though.
As my OSP family, shout out my OSP family, BSU, Vontae, Gigi, like Gigi, Leslie, the whole BSU family.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I'm gonna just say, and y'all can say this to yourself every day, the Maya Angelou quote is: feeling like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. That's it.
You heard it. You heard it here first, too. Change your attitude. Make things better on your own, yourself. Don't depend on the rest.
Yep.
Thank you for coming today.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Miz. And
It's
thank
nice
you
being
guys
here.
for watching. It feels so good to be back.
Nah, it
I
does.
love
Like, yeah, it does. It feels great.
See you guys next week. And
We out.
we out.